Hello students, welcome to Super 7 Revision Series Part 12. In this video, I will discuss important labeled diagrams and questions based on these diagrams from chapter number 2, Sexual Reproduction in Flowering Plant. This is number 1, showing two pictures A and B. These pictures show the gynoecium of A, papaver, and B, Michelia flowers. Write the difference in the structure of their ovaries. The gynoecium is a female part of the flower, and in these two flowers, the gynoecium has more than one pistil, so it is multicarpellary. Now, these pistils may be fused or may be free. Now, see in A, papaver, the ovary is syncarpous. See the diagram? Syncarpous ovary hai, where the carpels are fused together. Now, see the diagram number B. मिशेलिया फ्लावर का ये डायग्राम है. द ओवरी इज एपोकार्पस हेयर वेयर द कार्पल्स रिमेन फ्री फ्रॉम वन अनदर. नेक्स्ट नंबर 2, a mature embryo sac in a flowering plant may possesses 7 cells but 8 nuclei. Explain with the help of diagram only. So here you have to make a diagram of a mature embryo sac. Write first chalazial pole on one side and micropylar end on the other side, and start from antipodal cells present towards the chalazial end. There are 3 cells with 3 nuclei. Write this information in the table जो साइड में बनाई गई है. Antipodal cells 3 cells हैं with the 3 nuclei. Now come to central cell. It is one with 2 polar nuclei. Write it in the table. Now towards the micropylar end, there is one egg cell with 1 nucleus and 2 synergids with 2 nuclei. Write this also in the table. And also you find there is a filiform apparatus present towards the micropylar end of the synergids. Okay, now check the table. There are 7 cells and 8 nuclei. Okay, so like this you can make the diagram of mature embryo sac and you can present your answer in this way. Come to next. Draw the diagram of an angiospermic ovule. यहाँ पर आपको ovule का diagram बनाना है angiospermic, and label the following parts in it, and you have to label these parts. आपको ऐसे diagram बनाना है जैसे दिखाया गया है, and see the different parts. Number 1, it is a funicle. It is a stalk with which ovule is attached with the ovary. Now see 2, hilum. It is a junction between the funicle and ovule. Come to 3, micropyle है ये. This is an opening where nucellus is not covered with integument, and you can see in diagram there are 2 integuments, outer and inner. These are not covered the nucellus at the micropylar end. Okay, come to 4th. It is a chalazial pole. It is opposite to micropyle, and then there is a nucellus and which covers the embryo sac. Okay, that's how you can make the diagram of angiospermic ovule, but you should not label integuments. ये मैंने सिर्फ आपको explain करने के लिए लिखा हुआ है. Okay, next is in the TS of mature anther given below, identify A and B and mention their function. As you know, anther is a male part of the flower and it is bilobed, and each lobe has 2 microsporangia. So there are in total 4 microsporangia. You can see in the diagram 1, 2, 3, 4 present in the mature anther, and in the 4th microsporangium you have to identify A and B and you have to write the functions of these. A देखिए क्या है, sporogenous tissue है ये. The cells are potential pollen mother cells and they form the pollen grains. B is tapetum. Tapetum nourishes the developing pollen grains. Next, 5. Given below is an enlarged view of 1 microsporangia of a mature anther. ये आपके सामने डायग्राम है माइक्रोस्पोरेंजिया का. सिंगल माइक्रोस्पोरेंजिया दिखाया गया है और आपको आंसर करना है नेम A, B and C wall layers. See the diagram. Outermost layer is epidermis and next to epidermis is A. A is endothecium and next to endothecium is B, जो ग्रे कलर से दिखाई गई है 2 layers. These are middle layers, so B is a middle layers. And next to middle layers, अंदर चलिए, it is a C, it is tapetum. So A, B and C are endothecium, middle layers and tapetum, and in the center there are present microspore mother cells. Now come to question number 2. Mention the characteristics and function of the cells forming the layer C. The cells of tapetum possesses, देखिए characteristic feature क्या है tapetum के cells के, dense cytoplasm होता है and more than one nucleus may be present and they nourishes the developing pollen grains. Come to next. Draw a label diagram of a mature pollen grain. देखिए diagram आपके सामने है. It has got two layer. Outer layer exine है. It is made up of sporopollenin chemical की बनी है and exine के अंदर देखिए intine layer है and it is made up of two cells. One is vegetative cell जो बहुत बड़ा size का है and it contains large amount of food material. Second small size का जो cell है it is a generative cell which will form two male gametes. And also there is a germ pore. देखिए एक्साइन के ऊपर एक पोर है germ pore. यहाँ पर स्पोरोपोलेनिन नहीं होता और यहाँ से pollen tube generate होती है. So this is the structure of mature pollen grain. Come to next. Draw the diagram of pistil. आपको pistil का diagram बनाना है where pollination has successfully occurred. जहाँ पर pollination हो चुका है. And label करने हैं parts कौन से? Label the parts involved in reaching the male gametes to its desired destination. So, see the diagram first. Pistil has stigma, style and ovary and in the center of the ovary is present the embryo sac. Okay. Now, start with the pollen grain. Pollen grain से start करते हैं. Pollen tube formation take place which will carry two male gametes. So, label 1 pollen tube. Okay. Now, pollen tube will now enter into the ovule through micropyle. So, label micropyle number 2. Then pollen tube will reach to synergids passing through filiform apparatus in the embryo sac. So, label synergids and filiform apparatus. So, in total you have to label 4 parts. 1 pollen tube, 2 micropyle, 3 filiform apparatus and 4th synergids. Okay, and rest I have done only to explain you. You don't have to write stigma, style, ovary and embryo sac in this question. Okay, now come to next. Name the structure which the part A and B shown in the diagram below respectively develop into. This is a diagram of a fertilized embryo sac. देखिए A, what is A? A is a zygote. कैसे बनता है zygote? Zygote is formed by the fusion of one male gamete with the egg cell. Okay, and it will develop into embryo. Now what is B? B is a primary endosperm nucleus. कैसे बनता है ये? It is formed by fusion of second male gamete with two polar nuclei of the central cell and it will develop into the endosperm. Come to next. Given below are the stages in embryo development in a dicot. यहाँ पर different stages दिखाया गया है embryo की development का in a dicot. Identify the stages A and B. Start हो रहा है zygote से and zygote is formed by the fusion of male gamete with the egg cell and this zygote will develop into A. What is A? 2 cell stage है ये. It is pro-embryo. A will convert into globular embryo and globular embryo will convert into B. And what is B? B is a heart-shaped embryo and this heart-shaped embryo will form mature embryo. So, A is pro-embryo and B is heart-shaped embryo. Come to next. Identify A in the figure showing a stage of embryonic development in a dicot plant and mention its function. ये जो diagram है mature embryo का है. See the different parts of it. It has got a suspensor and near to suspensor is present the radicle and from the radicle roots will form. And opposite to radicle is a plumule and from the plumule shoot will form and then the A. What is A? A represent the cotyledons. Okay, and cotyledons have reserve food material that are used by the embryo during germination of the seed. Come to next. Draw a transverse sectional view of an apple. आपको एप्पल का ट्रांसफर सेक्शन बनाना है एंड लेबल करने हैं ये फॉलोइंग पार्ट्स विद देयर टेक्निकल नेम्स. फर्स्ट इज एडिबल पार्ट. ओके, सी द डायग्राम. इट इज थैलेमस. It is a part other than ovary which form the fruit in the apple. So apple is a false fruit. Now see number 2, encloses the embryo. It is seed. देखिए डायग्राम में सेंटर पार्ट में सीड बनाए गए हैं. ओके, एंड सीड हैज गॉट द एम्ब्रो. देन यू हैव टू लेबल फॉर्म्स द फ्रूट वॉल. ये 3 लेयर्स हैं. देखिए एपिकार्प. इनर टू थैलेमस इज एपिकार्प, इनर टू एपिकार्प इज मेसोकार्प एंड इनर टू मेसोकार्प इज एंडोकार्प. एंड ये तीनों मिलकर क्या बनाते हैं? पेरिकार्प, द वॉल ऑफ द फ्रूट. So that's how you have to draw the diagram and you have to label the 3 parts. Come to 12th question. Draw a diagram of sectional view of monocot seed. आपको monocot seed का diagram बनाना है और label करने हैं ये 3 parts with their functions. You have to write the functions of these 3 parts. Now see the diagram. 1 is coleoptile, 2 is coleorhiza and 3 is endosperm. Now see the functions of this. Coleoptile protects the plumule, coleorhiza protects the radicle, and endosperm stores food material to be used by the embryo during germination of the grain. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for staying with me. Subscribe the channel to get the information about my new video. Thank you.